All right, Todd's back. So yesterday, kind of like just an appetizer. Like it was good, but it left you wanting more if you love the snow, but it was enough to get you through until the main course arrives. How about that?
It kind of gets your juices flowing, gets the palate ready.
And now I'm hungry.
Boy,
are
you? So you're starting to like the snow now, huh? Well, at least for the holiday season.
No,
right?
I'm actually physically hungry.
Oh.
Yeah. It's nothing to do with the snow. Nope. This is all about food.
Well, I'm sure there's a bag of chips sitting real close to your desk.
Chex Mix. I might be heading over there for a second.
You've always got the junk food around. We can count on you for that. All right, good morning, everybody. A quick look at some of the snow totals. And I must preface this with, I'm still waiting for new totals from eastern Maine, but as of about midnight last night, there were a couple of inches in the greater Bangor area on up into the Dexter region, Central Highlands. Portland, just about a half an inch of snow, so it was only a coating, but it looks pretty. Lewiston, 3 inches, and Otisfield, 3.5. So from about Waterville, Augusta, Belgrade Lakes, back into Lewiston, Auburn, Oxford Hills, down into northern parts of Cumberland County, there were a few inches of snow that did accumulate, and my hunch is that we're going to see similar totals in eastern Maine too once we start getting them in. And a winter weather advisory is still up for down east areas. There are a couple little batches of snow, especially right around the mouth of Penobscot Bay, the beautiful towns of Belfast and Searsport and Stockton Springs up to Bucksport over to Castine. You've got some very gentle light flakes falling right now. One thing's for certain, it is cold out. Man, these temps are in the teens just about everywhere, barely staying out of the teens in Wiscasset and Rockland. And enough of a breeze this morning to add a little bit of a chill, and a lot of us feel like the single digits. So this guy's moving out of here. We've got a ridge of high pressure for today. Looks pretty quiet and tranquil. Tomorrow, a warm front returns with clouds and a couple of flurries. And then it really gets going over the weekend when it passes, and we'll get into some more rain eventually. Lingering flakes taper off. It does turn brighter. It'll be cold out there, and that wind is going to sting a bit. I think the two big things to focus on is going to be the cold today, and also the fact that some spots on the roads are still going to be snowy or icy, so please be careful. Midday, it's a mix of sunshine and clouds. The glare from that fresh snow will be a factor too. Seasonably cold with highs between 30 and 35. End of the day, quiet, not much happening. Clouds begin to return late this evening, and they'll thicken up overnight. That's preceding this warm front, which will give us a few flakes early tomorrow morning. Not a big deal, though. Just some gentle snow, some light snow or some flurries expected. When the warm front really gets in here, though, is on Saturday morning, and it gets hung up in the foothills and mountains due to this cold air wedge. We call that cold air damming. So it's going to take a little while to scour that out, which means the interior probably is a little icy Saturday morning. We'll warm up on the coastline, and then everyone warms up in the afternoon and Saturday night. Temperatures could spike into the 50s before the rain tapers off. Behind it, breezy on Sunday, but this air's coming from the central U.S., not the central Canada area, which means it's actually going to be milder early next week and really quiet. A good start to the week with no storms after this one, which will likely cause some icy glazes Saturday morning. And I'm most concerned with places like Lewiston and interior Cumberland County, York County, on up into the Oxford Hills and the western Maine mountains too. I think the coastline and a lot of Penobscot River area all the way up through Bangor should be okay with warmer temperatures already there before the precip starts falling. But that's something that we'll watch Saturday morning. Gale warnings, let's see, they go into effect until, well, they're up right now, I guess, and they're going to expire real soon. Seas 4 to 5 feet, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Partly sunny today, 30 to 35. A few flakes tomorrow, otherwise cloudy. That ice could be a problem early away from the coast, and then it turns milder and rainy. Rain tapers off, and look at that stretch through early next week. Not bad. Hitting 50 on Monday, too, Lee. That's going to be a great day.
5 jumped right off the page.
Yes, it did.
Looking right at us.
Just grabbed you.
Thank you, sir.